We steal because we can.
Did some burglaries ×3.
Leaving school had a big part of it, like me getting in trouble.
If I wasn't here, I'll be getting stoned and drunk.
Wasted years.
I haven't had a session in ages.
I was down and out, struggling. Wondered how I'm gonna make it through. I got a dream. Holding on.
I'ma hold on.
I can't let go, 'cause I gotta make it come true.
12 teenage criminals are given an ultimatum: complete the Youth to Men program or go to jail. 12 start, only 7 finish. This is their story.
Keep up with Hawke's Bay News.
It's day 1 of the Premier Youth Training course, and we're heading to Napier to pick up the first lot of trainees. They'll be new to each other. They generally start off all quiet. They don't know what to expect on the program as it is, so they'll all be anxious and a bit nervous. Meeting new people, it's always nervous for some, and especially this target group. They're all 12 to 17-year-olds. Sure, it's around this way. Take this one. Usually wait about a minute, then give them another beep. Might have to go look for this fella, I think. Day 1, I'm out of the truck already.
Okay, let's get juiced.
Yep, come on in. I'll wait for you in the truck.
Callum, I'm 14. I got expelled from the first school I was at. And then when I moved to Gisborne to be in a boarding school, I got expelled from the boarding school.
I've got 3 teenage sons. Callum Henne's my youngest. We've had a hard journey to get to this point, but when I actually first heard about the program last year, we were already dealing with SIFs, and I'd said to them then, what about this program? Basically, I'm hoping that it's the big wake-up for Callum, because it's full of tools for him. He really does need to figure out who he is. He's struggling with his own identity, copying the wrong people, very angry about things, but he's lost. So I'm hoping that he's going to find himself while he's on the course.
7 minutes. 7 minute stop that was. Tomorrow it'll be 5 seconds, eh, Callum? Have a good first day. We've got Jacob next.
Oh, my name's Jamie McLaughlin, and I live with my grandparents, but I've got 2 kids as well. They're 6 months. Their names are Silas and Shazan. Staying with my girlfriend's nan.
How come you're on this course, bro? Cool.
He came into our care when his mum passed away.
All this fighting we've done for a long time to try and get him on the straight path since he's been at crash, really, eh?
Vance, he's gone to his mate Hayden's. I think that's his name, and they're both here, hopefully. It'll be Vance in the white hat, I take it.
I'm Vance Morris. I live in Napier. Some of my hobbies are cricket, rugby, basketball, and I like drinking. And I got put on the course because it's a court order, because I was getting in a bit of trouble. And yeah, if I didn't do it, I'd go to juvie.
Someone will have to jump in the back.
My name's Hayden Hayward, and live in Madani, Napier. Got put on it from court. Keep out of trouble.
Yeah.
Stay out of the army.
You stay out of lockup. They don't want us to go to lockup. I just started getting into trouble, doing burglaries and stuff like that. I don't know, because I wanted to have some money.
Yeah. For drugs.
The most common denominator, apart from having contact with the police, is that these young guys aren't going to school and aren't engaged in employment. When I started in youth aid about 24 years ago, young men stole cars and went for joyrides, and if you got a kid for a burglary, that was big time. Now, it's young men committing aggravated robberies, young women committing aggravated robberies, and serious violent assaults, which were, certainly when I first started, the parameter of adults.
The Youth to Men course is a 15-week diversionary program designed to get 12 young men back to school or into employment. The course is run by Henare O'Keefe and Rory McCullum and is supported by the police and Child, Youth and Family.
All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Henare has a background in youth justice, and he and wife Pam have had over 200 foster children. Rory McCullum has a background in British Special Forces and runs the Flax Rock Adventure Centre where the course is based.
These young men who have come into our midst today, brilliant. You can just see the potential oozing out of every pore. But more importantly, you can see the craving for attention and love and affirmation. That's why I say it's brilliant, because it gives us the opportunity to do that.
Henare O'Keefe used to work as a youth justice coordinator with Child, Youth and Family. One day he said, "I think I know what works, and I think I know who can make it work for us." And I said, "Great, bring it on." And he came back with Rory McCullum, and they really, really believe that they can turn these kids around. And they're absolutely committed to that, both of them.
This is our fourth one now, so this is our fourth beginning of a 15-week course. And to be honest, it's the group dynamics that interest us most, I believe, because the guys that we get on the course, if they're going to gel together well, it's amazing what we can achieve.
That's how our day's going to start off. Every morning, no matter where we are, we'll start our day with a waiata, we'll start our day with a karakia, and then we'll get... So that's your first lesson. And I can see we've got a lot of work to do. If I can say this, you're here because nobody else wants you. Hey, you've been kicked out of school, you've been locked up, you've been put into cells, some of you have been kicked out of home, but none of that matters to us. None of it matters to us. We're going to start again. So we're going to start again right from the word go.
What's the measurements? Just look forward, brother.
You're going to be embarking on 15 weeks of probably the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. The other thing, though, is going to be the best thing you've ever done in your life, because it's going to take you somewhere where you've never been before. You're going to learn about yourselves. We're going to press you so hard that you will crack. Everyone in this room will splinter, will crack at some time. But what happens is you build stronger then. Stand by. There's obviously some very good, gifted athletes there. That probably haven't been doing anything for a long time. There's some boys that I think are going to struggle to the point where they may not be able to complete this course. But the rest of them, you know, they've all got the potential I think, to do really well physically.
Hey, we're not trying to turn out blimmin' hotshot flippin' athletes here. We're trying to turn out good men, good young men. So in that regard, given what's ahead of us, some of them may be found wanting in that. That's where our skill and our tolerance and patience comes in, where we've got to kind of guide them through that process.
The way is to stay there.
I thought when I first started this course that it would be ratchet, because I thought I wouldn't have known anybody.
Ready, Rob? Yep. Don't drop me. No.
Things that other people told me about this course, that it was hard and that, yeah,
Just straight. Just go straight.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna go, dog.
Okay, here we go. Good lad. Well done. Brilliant. Let's go, fellas.
Go, dog.
We all like the same things, and we can all relate to each other. We've all done the same things.
Good lad, Tony.
We're all at the same level. No one's higher than anyone.
I could see that this course was gonna do something for Tyson. I go, nah, I'm not doing that course. I'm not going there. I'm not doing this. But after that first day, I think it was about after the third day, when he found out you fellas were going to do a trip away up north, he was really excited.
The journey to Miti Miti, we left about 7 o'clock in the morning or thereabouts. The drive itself took us about 12, 14 hours. Kids, so to everyone, a big welcome to Miti Miti. Kia ora tātou.
Thanks, Charlie.
Charlie and Jake Duck, they have this horse trekking outfit up there, and so we thought, let's take the boys up there. The rationale behind going to Miti Miti was to get some sort of bond going and give them a taste of the outdoors adventure, take them away from home, get them out of the environment, get them out of town, away from all those influences in and around them. In hindsight, though, I would suggest that perhaps we went a little early. We should have built up a relationship first. Establish as firm as we can a relationship and then put them to the sword, so to speak.
Your turn.
Come on, guys, go!
Come on, guys. Come on, mate. Let's go, lads. See again? That's all right, lads. We'll get you down there. Come on, Jacob. Let's go. Come on, Vance. Let's go, mate. Let's go, Tyson. Chelsea, come on. Come on. You start getting up there. Come on, let's go, boys. Come on, Tyson.
You don't put my blanket on my way.
This is probably one of the first times the boys are going to be pushed to any sort of limit whatsoever. So it'll be interesting to see how they react.
Now let's start getting into the mental state of all this. We're up here for a reason, and that's to have some fun and also do something a bit different.
Put some shorts or something on, fellas.
Everything we're going to get is going to get wet and sandy, lads. So don't start wearing loads of your stuff down there. All you need, bare feet, some shorts, and that's it. If you want a vest, then fine. You don't even need a vest, lads. We're going to go down there and we're going to get wet. Where's it going, man?
Had a nice sleep and they woke us up at 6 in the morning. Told us to run down onto the beach. It's raining, cold wind. I think he makes us do that because he's from Scotland and it's pretty cold there.
Go down and we do 10 sit-ups like this, or like the videos there. 10 sit-ups, 10 burpees, 10 press-ups in the water, get your head under first. Okay, we're doing it with you.
There you go, down you go. Good stuff, fellas, that's great. Great.
On the first day, it felt like I was going to die off that shit. It was pretty hard exercise that he made us do. Running into the sea for no reason, making us cold.
Well done, fellas, keep going out. Start enjoying it, lads. It's bloody lovely in there.
One thing that they are missing is a sense of importance. To know that they're worth salvaging, that they are worth loving, they are worth hanging on to, they're worth working with. Once they get that sense of feeling, there's half the battle. You're on your way.
Guys, have something to eat. It's going to be a long day.
Do you put milk in porridge?
Hey, there's one.
I meant the basics, right? We've got to listen, lads. Oi. Down again to the tent. Everyone down to the tent. Where you go? Everyone, down you go. Come on, fellas. It's simple. It's really simple. Shut up, listen, you don't do press-ups. Right, what we're going to do now, men, is we need everyone's sleeping bag in the back of the vehicle. Everyone's got a dry set of clothing for tonight, fellas, yeah? Right, men. Got all the stuff. We're all ready to go get the horses. We're gonna have some fun, men. We're gonna have some fun.
I've done camping before. I find it just boring. You just sit there in the middle of nature doing nothing. I can't be really bothered camping.
Fellas, all your rubbish, you know the routine. Take back up to the house.
House! The house!
Going up there for such a long period of time, so early on in the course, it's the first time we've ever done that. And the boys were coming off the drugs, they were coming off their fast food, their fizzy drinks, their cigarettes. And I think they were detoxing at such a fast rate that it was a bit of a time bomb sort of waiting to happen.
We're heading up to Taurutu, the name of the place. We go right to the north end of the Hokianga Harbour. They're all young fellas, so it won't take them long to learn how to ride a horse.
Most of the boys have never had any contact with horses before, and with 5 days of intense riding ahead of them, they'll be forced out of their comfort zone, not only physically, but also with having to take responsibility for the care of their horses and their own gear.
Get up, boys.
These are boys, they love to laugh, they love to have, you got to have fun with these guys. They love it because there's healing and fun. There's education, there's security and fun. And we forget that. It's the greatest resource at our disposal is humour when dealing with these young men. They love to laugh.
It's the first night camping, and so far the boys have been fairly well behaved, but that's due more to exhaustion and unease rather than a fundamental shift in their behaviour.
He was a pretty laid-back kid. He was pretty easygoing. He didn't have any trouble with Vance really when he was little. We didn't have any trouble with him right up until he was about 4 form, and then he started getting into a little bit of trouble, little things, but nothing bad. When it came to 5th form, it was the teachers from the year before that were actually picking on him. He actually got a good report at the beginning of the year, and then they wanted him to leave, so he left, but they still wanted him to play for the first 11 cricket team because he's such a good cricket player. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with that. They didn't want him to be at school, but they wanted him to be in the first 11 cricket team.
I think leaving school had a big part of it, like me getting in trouble. Just had nothing to do all day, so got in trouble instead.
We just want to go around and gauge your feelings on today. Some of you really warmed to the task. I mean, by the time we got to journey's end, I mean, you were galloping all over the place. That was great to see. Vance?
Yeah, no, it was pretty alright. I had a mean horse, it was fast, but got sore legs out of it.
Tyson, you had a great time on yours.
Was alright. It was mean seeing those sandhogs.
Was it worth the trip coming all this way? No, not one to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
Jacob?
No, it was pretty choice riding those horses, like especially galloping and stuff. That was pretty fun. And it's made me look at horse riding way differently. Do it again.
Since I was about 7, I've been living with my dad. Don't like school. I went about 3/4 through 5th form. And then, yeah, just stopped going. The alternative to the course. If I didn't do the course, it was juvie for me. I did burglaries and that, and then they put me on curfew and that, and And then I re-offended again. I got DIC'd and got caught with drugs on me and disorderly behaviour and that. That tastes like shit. I don't know. It wasn't really like really bad re-offending. It was only DIC and breach of curfew and that.
Taringa whakalongo! Move! Good. That's a good start as any. Chassis. Come on, hands on hips.
At some stage in their lives, these boys are going to go to some funerals or some welcomes. This haka will be done. Mainly here in Hawke's Bay, of course, I says. So you won't have to disappear into the crowd. Whoever does it, you can get up there, stand beside them and do it with them. And the other reason, just to give them some form of identity. Hey, I'm kahungunu. You know, I belong here. I have every right to stand up, to stand beside you, in front of you, behind you, with you. I have every right. This is my heritage, my legacy.
I don't think it will scare much, but great. Great effort, fellas. We're getting there.
Keep practicing.
Hey, you know, the first time we couldn't even get a squeak out of him. Not a bo peep. So they're getting there slowly.
Tea's hot.
Awesome.
Cup of tea, boys. You fellas want a cup of tea?
Nakoro baka pai. Come have a look, come have a look. It's a meat and baka baka pai.
Come and eat it.
It's called food. Bushman's food.
Don't pull it, that's it. Just sort of push it.
Oh, I'm sore.
One boy in particular, Tyson Williams, really shone when it came to the horse trick. I'm sure that boy was born on a horse. The horse and him became, I know it sounds like an old cliche, but they were best friends in a matter of seconds, minutes. I mean, when you see a boy go galloping past you, riding his horse backwards, and you're struggling to ride it frontwards, you're saying to yourself, now what's wrong with this picture here, you know?
When he was the age of 4 till the age of 11, we lived with his grandmother, my mum. By the time that he did come back into the scene with us, it was, I'm not going to school, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and it just went from there. He'd set off to go to school, but he wouldn't get there. I think a lot had to do with me not being home when, you know, he wanted me to be home. When I come home from work, they were asleep. When I went to work, they were asleep. So, you know, And I think he was just, you know, missing that bit of mother comfort zone.
I hated school. It was dumb. Just too much learning. You just got to sit in class all day. It's dumb.
Before the boys leave the campsite, they're made to clean up. Rubbish duty suddenly gets interesting when the boys think they've stumbled across magic mushrooms.
What's that? There's no such thing as a magic mushroom around here.
Jacob, when I get back, mate, Sergeant Alan Potter, we have to do instant reports. You've just taken a drug, mate. You've just taken a drug. We saw you do it. So when we get back, mate, Sergeant Potter will know exactly what you've done, and you'll get the consequences, son.
I didn't eat it, you fucking faggot. You fucked up.
Who are you calling a faggot, man?
Not you.
Well, don't call anybody a faggot.
Yeah, well, tell him to get his fucking facts right, because I didn't take it.
Better apologise, Jacob.
Nah, fuck you.
Hey, mate.
Go nut to the pigs, that's what you are, just a little bitch.
You get a buzz though, so...
No, you don't get a buzz, you get poisoned.
You just get poisoned, exactly.
You get poisoned,
but you're not having anything illegal.
But the after effect...
No, forget about the illegal things.
Yeah, but how can you go and knock to the pigs because we're taking some drugs that are growing naturally in the ground?
I make the drug squad decide that.
I tell you, believe me, mushrooms will kill you.
Jacob only pretended to eat a magic mushroom, but Rory reacted because of his knowledge of the drug habits of these boys.
It's incredibly difficult for us to make the inroads we want to because the drugs, you're fighting against something that is almost impossible to get through to them, that taking these drugs is going to impact on them in such a negative way because they're all bulletproof.
Well, like when I was about 13, I used to just smoke blows occasionally, whenever I could get it, like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. And then like the next year, when I was about 4th form, I used to just smoke blows at school, like every day. I mean, like everyone in Napier smokes buds, pretty much.
I stay because it's fun and it's good socially, hang out with mates and that. And when I'm staying here, I don't know, it's just a different world, I guess. Can't explain it.
Relaxes me. It takes off everything, all the bad things and everything that happens. It just cuts it all out and it's happy time when you smoke that.
The boys are about to undertake their biggest challenge yet. It's surprising who goes first.
So we'll take half these horses over and just watch what they do. Ride your horses into the water, and once the horses start swimming, and then you slide off the back of the horse, hold the rope you got round his neck, and the horse will drag you across. If anything happens, let the horse go. We got a safety boat here to pick you up.
Who wants to take my horse?
Oh, mate, don't be a pussy. Do the job yourself.
Come on, Callum's gonna do it, boys. So.
I was the first one of us 12 to actually go into the water. No one else had the guts to do it. They were like, nah, that's stupid, I ain't gonna do that. I go, and then if I do it, I reckon that everyone else would do it.
The tide is going out fast, and the boys start to panic as their horses sense their inexperience.
I got halfway and I couldn't breathe, but I got over that, and then my horse went nuts. It was going that way and then it went that way, then it went backwards.
Henare is also struggling in his attempt to keep himself above the water. He unwittingly puts his horse in danger.
When the horse hits the deep water, you're supposed to slide off and just gently encourage them with the reins, and you paddle along beside them. And I have to admit, I was crapping myself.
Was it?
I'll let it be known here now, I never drowned my horse. I never drowned it. It just went underwater. It submerged itself briefly.
Just stay there, Kennedy. You all right? I'm gonna take you up here. Yeah, Jake? Yeah, you're in. Think about it. Take me over to the boat and I'll help with that horse. I'm gonna...
The boys have to get over to the other side. If their horses can't take them, they have to travel on the barge. Out of all the boys, Tyson was the only one to swim his horse across.
Don't forget, we got nothing to eat tonight, so we got to get our tea here. What's what?
There's heaps of them, though.
I'm really proud of these guys. They've only been on horses for 2 days now, and they're really riding well. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with them. Hey, how you catch a crab? Look, see? You catch them and you push them down like that, and they can't bite you.
Nice enough.
The courts, they referred me to the course, helped the youth of today turn their lives around. So I'm not on the streets causing mischief, like always. Well, right now I've got nothing to show, because everything is just not going the way I wanted it to. Carpentry and that's what I wanted to do. It didn't really work out though.
That's our power. Yeah, I got it. I tried to run away, but I grabbed it. Oh, is it all I do?
His biggest struggle is his inability to accept proper responsibility for his actions. If he doesn't like something, he just walks off on it instead of fronting up to it. I am hoping this course will bring some of the man out of them. He shows his good life skills already. They just need to be pointed in the right direction.
He's very good with his hands, very good with making things, and I'd like to see him know that he can get those skills without having to take offence at what people say. To really not to take it all on himself, because he's quite quick with his fists.
He came into our care when his mum passed away with cancer.
His father's here in Napier. Doesn't see as much as his father as we'd like.
I think that positive male role model is really important. Young men need someone else to follow, someone who'll do the good stuff with them. Even if it's only going to the rugby and watching their rugby, that's really positive. If you're going fishing with them, that's another positive aspect.
12 powers and a half a gallon of cream. It's not the kind of food Jenny Craig will recommend, but we love it. Yeah. Down with Jenny Craig.
I grew up in Gisborne, in Tikaraka, and grew up with my brother and my sister and my mum. I just got into too much trouble, not listening to teachers. Out of school, I was getting into worse trouble, like breaking into buildings, setting things on fire. Moved to Hastings 2002. I went to Heratonga Intermediate first, and then I got kicked out of there. Then I got sent to Te Marama in Havelock, this course. I only done there for about 4 or 5 months. Then I got kicked out of that one for swearing, I think. It wasn't that bad. Then I stayed home for about half a year. Then I started Hastings Boys, and then I got kicked out of there. One of the teachers, he wouldn't let me get my stuff, and I pushed him, and that's it. Yeah.
I'm off one. No, boy, I am. I asked this. Boy, I did. I did. I asked over there.
Just wait till you get your turn, man. No one arguing about that. Don't make a big bloody issue of it. You're like an old bloody woman. I was always worried about your stomach first. You want to worry about the horses. They've been carrying you around all day. We don't do it like that around here, okay? Yeah. So close that thing up and you fellas eat when we all eat. Close it up. Charlie Wong's the name. Charlie Wong will see you right.
Just down there. Come on,
You told me to sit with myself. I had at least
just like breakfast.
If I should have doing that. Whenever I have a cigarette, it's always I have 2 puffs, and everyone's like, "Oh, after you," and they grab it off me, and it's just I swear, and then I get in trouble for swearing, so I can't exactly win.
Sit-ups are Callum's punishment for swearing. He has a pin in his arm which excuses him from doing press-ups, which is what everyone else would have to do.
A lot of it's frustration. A lot of it's the flow-on effect of having 2 older brothers. The dynamics with 3 boys has been fairly violent at times, is the polite way to put it. And it's also hasn't been able to settle well at school because there was bullying there originally. If you're getting bullied for all those years, at some point they've turned into bullies. And a lot of that's actually not focusing even on other peer group young people. It's mostly taken out on me.
I grew up like treating it a certain way. It's impossible to change it because that's the way I grew up. Like as soon as she does something wrong, I nut off at her. That's just me. Yeah, it's dry here.
No, you can wash, you little pussy.
No, it's not dry.
No,
Yeah.
you wash. No, you wash. No, you wash. No, you can wash. Hey, I'm drying. You can wash. Careful with your face.
I got things dry. I'll do it. As long as I'm doing it.
Washing. Callum, wash, mate. Did you hear it? I just said I've been taking drying, aren't you?
They also dry.
Hey, they need free dryers, bro. I'll do it. Can you tell them that we don't need free dryers?
Yeah, I was told to dry.
You're supposed to wash. You got told to wash your hands. No, you're told to wash. No, you're told to wash.
I thought we were drying. You guys, okay, dry dishes for as well.
Charlie, what was it? Wash or dry for Callum?
There's 2 dryers already.
Dry. No, dry.
I'm not washing. Fuck already.
Come on, fellas. Come on, lads. Just get in there and wash it.
I already washed my dishes. I'm drying some. Yeah, same. We're drying other people's dishes soon.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Actually.
What?
Wait for the right time.
Shut up.
We're genuinely worried the way this course is sort of going at the moment. We've never had a course that has behaved like you boys are behaving. Taking the piss out of each other, getting him in a corner and flicking him with towels. All the issues, like we give you $800 tents, they're the best tents. And what happens? We say to you, push the poles through, do this. Do you listen? Nah, yeah. You just break the poles and just move on to the next tent. There's just no respect. In the end of 15 weeks, if all 12 of you are in the same place you are now, there's no point. You need this course. We don't need you guys.
I don't need this course.
Mate.
I'm still going to be the same.
Why are you here, son? I don't even want to go into that at the moment.
Because there's nothing to do at my home.
One thing that can happen to you on this course can change your whole life, fellas. If you're willing to let it happen and open up.
Oh, it's day 9. Yeah, week 2. Fuck. Been shit sometimes.
Bullshit.
Fucking old Roy wouldn't even care about my tent.
No pillows. Because they make us get up early, yes.
He fucking don't even listen.
Yeah.
Fuck, I tell Roy that the tent's broken and he doesn't care shit.
And he's always going on about how he's been SAS ghetto.
Like they warehouse shit.
He's always moaning at us and he's always using the same excuses. And he said that he was going to support us with pillows.
And what happens? Fuckers come here, no pillows.
Jackets, cold showers.
If I wasn't here, I'll be getting stoned and drunk.
Buzz out. Wasted ass.
I haven't had a session in ages.
Half past 6 in the morning, a bit late this morning. Half an hour late myself. Come on, guys, wakey, wakey, hands off, Snakey. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Wake up, boys.
Far out.
Who does this, fellas? Someone's going to be without a sock. Nobody's? Right, then the rubbish. Because you'll pay for it a little bit later on. When you start getting blisters and that because you got no socks. Oh, yeah, there's be another one here.
Here's some stick too.
Hey, whoa! Fellas.
Fuck off. What the fuck?
Hey,
you shoved that in my fucking nose.
I just get pissed off fast. 14, I used to have a mean-ass anger problem, but then I went to anger management. They never really done much.
I know it's hard, mate. Everybody struggles with that. What you need to do, all right? I'm not telling you to suck eggs. What you need to do is take a deep breath and walk away, mate. Walk away till you cool down, and then we can handle it, all right? I know you got a bit lippy there. That winds you up. And mate, this thing here, that doesn't solve anything. Not a thing. That thing there will put you in jail. All right?
Miti. Although our rationale behind it was to bring to the surface as quickly as possible the pus within these boys, so we can know what we're dealing with. Normally it would take 5 to 6 weeks, and you see all this stuff coming to the surface. But in the second week, it came to the surface almost immediately.
He goes to Tyson. Dog, there's shit over here.
Oh, shit.
Smash his fucking face. Oh,
Get down, fellas. Do a bit of footing. Just make it easy, fellas. 10 good press-ups.
Elbows, fuck. Get down, Cal.
I don't know my feet.
No, you're doing press-up, Jamie.
What the hell, this fella doing?
He's got a pin in his hand.
He's got a plate in his arm, mate.
I had a pin in my arm. I had a plate in my hand. I had a plate in my hand last night.
Good, Angus.
I'll do
Good
it.
separate, mate.
You want my feet?
Bang, gone, all over.
Still crap.
but
right down.
100% better.
Yeah, I know.
Keep improving like that, we'll be all right.
Oh, at least I can do
You do 15. Good lad. Callum, well done.
4. Smack.
Jamie, leave him alone, mate.
Smack.
Jamie, leave him alone.
4.
Even when it was just one person to pick on, it's always been like that at school and all that.
I'm counting, you know.
5.
He's trying.
I don't know, some of these people are making that sound and get kicked out soon.
Ow!
Leave him alone, mate.
You should go on 5. And it's stupid. It's like counting.
Yeah, well, he needs to harden up.
It's not their fault. I don't care what anybody says. Bloody lock them up, bloody. It's not their fault, mate. That's what they've learned. This is a big ask of these guys. We're asking them to change in 15 weeks. It ain't going to happen. We're asking to change the habits of a lifetime. It's natural to them to get up and start swearing. It's natural to them to wake up angry, wanting to smash somebody. You ain't going to change that overnight, mate. And I'll tell you what, the only way to fix it is love. That's the only way to fix it. You can give them therapy, give them a psychiatrist, take them on expeditions. But love is the key, mate. It is. We've got to unlock it somehow. We've got to show them that they're free to be able to love and still maintain their mana. To be free to be able to say, I love you, I'm sorry, but still retain their mana. That's what we've got to show them, that it's a sign of strength, it's not a weakness. It's not for faggots, as they put it. That's what we've got to do. And you ain't going to do that by screaming and yelling and kicking their blimmin' butts. That's for sure.
The trip to Mitsi Mitsi was intended to bring everyone together, but the reality was no one was prepared for what was about to happen.
The continuous go, go, go of our daily schedule, dark to dark, we just go, 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 riding. We weren't riding, we were fishing or whatever. And eventually something had to give. And unfortunately, we had one particular day there where all hell broke loose. And that ugliness, I've never seen it on that scale before in such a short time. It really put us to the test, that's for sure. These boys just basically turned dog on us. They were like animals, like a pack of animals, just pacing up and down, wanting to get at their victim, whom we had to protect as best as we could.
The actual incident up there, though it was serious and I understood the gravity of it, to be honest, personally, I'd never really felt threatened myself. However, it's just when one of the guys on the course who we are there to protect and to develop into better young men gets hurt because of other people's actions. It's everything that we're against and everything that we're trying to avoid, and when it does happen, you can't help but feel culpable yourself.
The fact that Jamie and Angus confronted the tutors, no, it doesn't surprise me. We get it all the time because those are habits they picked up over a lifetime. That's their way. If you don't agree with anything, you just give it a bunch of 5s. Well, as a result of that incident, unfortunately, 2 boys were removed from the program. 2 boys who I might add, because we were inadequate. We didn't have the resource nor the infrastructure to meet those needs. Now, that's no fault of those boys. That's our fault. Our fault. I feel now, in hindsight, we let them down. I'm not excusing their actions, not at all. There's no place for violence in any shape or form. But in hindsight, 1, it could have been prevented. 2, it could have been dealt with a lot better, other than getting rid of them.
He thought it was hard pushing us around when he thought we wouldn't do nothing. And then he just about got crowbarred by Angus.
The boys were wild because just because of basically disrespect.
I reckon it's pretty stinky. Because I liked Angus, I didn't know him to start off, but he was pretty cool. So was Jamie, he's funny, made us all laugh. Yeah.
Next week, Cody goes missing.
They all legged it at the weekend, and no one knows where Cody is. He's 13.
Peter has a scared mohaka.
He thought he was going to die.
Henare makes a controversial decision.
The way that the program is going is not for me.
And the boys get a makeover.
Can't you see it's uneven? Shut up, I don't care. Look at yours.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.
The Youth to Men course is a diversionary program for teenage criminals run by Henare O'Keefe and Roy McCullum and is supported by the police and Child, Youth and Family.
You're here because nobody else wants you. Hey, we're going to start again. So we're going to start again right from the word go.
Henare has a background in youth justice, and he and wife Pam have had over 200 foster children. Roy McCullum has a background in British Special Forces and runs the Flaxrock Adventure Centre where the course is based.
You're going to be embarking on 15 weeks of probably the hardest thing you've ever done in your life.
In week 2, a trip to the far north saw Jamie and Angus removed from the course after a violent incident. And Callum made the decision not to return.
Tell me what the value is of a young person's life, because that's what we're trying to change. And there is no monetary value on that.
It's week 4 of the Youth to Men course. 12 boys started. There are now 9 boys left.
I was down and out, struggling. Wondered how I'm gonna make it through. I got a dream. Holding on. I'ma hold on. I can't let go, 'cause I gotta make it come true.
Every morning, the boys are picked up between 7 and 8 a.m. from Napier, Havelock North, Hastings and Flaxmere.
I often get asked, when do we hope to see change in those boys? To be quite honest with you, I expect change from them from the first time we meet them. Even if it's just a smile or they're looking at you eyeball to eyeball. So in terms of affecting that sort of change, it's going to take time, and we need to be more patient.
When we're in Mitty, there's a lot of serious things happen there, and what my opinion is with this course, that it's just too difficult to continue with a group of boys that have got on this. We've never had a bunch of lads that just take the piss so much as you guys, and have got no respect for what you're getting. If you don't respect it, then you shouldn't be here. You don't deserve to be here. From this moment, if you do not want to be here, we'll remove you. We finished with 2 boys on this course, even 1. If that 1 boy at the end of this course has made some changes, then I'm a happy man.
Just give it a go, fellas. And to do that, you've got to move your lips out. Especially you white fellas. You fight white fellas. Mate, come on. You got to give it a go, man. Hey, honore, hey, Claudia. Instead of going, hey, honore, hey, Claudia. When you fellas hold that note, you're going flat. So what am I going to do? We're going to cut it short. Yeah, so you go, hey, honore,
What are you trying to say? Come on, Colo.
I don't know what he expected. He was sort of like whinging, and then but he was up early in the morning, you know. I think it was good for him to get back and, you know, to other people, other kids around him as well too. He seemed to really enjoy it actually from day one, because he wouldn't go otherwise. Like, he'd just say, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm looking forward to going places, doing stuff.
Getting out of Napier, stop getting in trouble.
Change my chainsaw licence, learner's licence, and all of those. All the things you need so you can get a mean job.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to the hiking, because I'm a bit unfit. Won't make it up the hills.
Terry wanted to go to the course, so, you know, I thought that was a good start, because if he didn't want to do it, he just wouldn't have gone. Which I thought whether or not he lasted on the course was a different matter.
The next camping trip is only 2 weeks away, and Rory is determined not to let the violent events of the first trip happen again.
Shake it.
Any defiance is dealt with immediately.
Jacob, get down and do it now. Remember at Mitty, when you reacted the way you did, you started shouting and screaming at me, and you apologised. Don't go there again. I can see you going there. Don't do it. Get down, do 10 press-ups as you're going home. Go on, mate. Keep going. Everyone now, what I want you on a mat, on a weight. A mat, on a weight. Move across, quickly. Cody, don't want to do it? You have a step, you go home then. Go get changed, Cody. You're going home. Right.
What a wretched one.
Fellas, if you didn't want to be here, it doesn't want to be here. Everyone now, fellas, what you're going to do on the mat, you're going to do half sits. On here, you're going to do military press, fellas. Good strong stomach. Well done, Hayden. Good, Tyson, that's a good rhythm. Stand by. Change! Fast changes, fellas. Straight down, straight on. Then where you go. Let's start getting a bit of aggression. This way you get rid of your aggression. Go on, Peter, get it up front. The one thing I was taught in the Marines, in the Commandos, was if you're feeling weak, don't show it. Because all people see is weakness. And just show, you know, if you're feeling weak, you might be doing something a bit weak or something like that, but nobody really knows it if you keep your gob shut. Jacob, this is what I'm talking about, mate. You're just not putting the effort in, son. You're showing me one simple thing. You don't want to be here, mate.
I'm trying to do good in the course, like as good as I can. The alternative, if I didn't do the course, is juvie for me. I know that he can just kick me off just like that if he wanted to. So I don't want to give him too much shit.
And down. Up! The thing about these boys is their bodies, they've been so inactive and sedentary in their lives, and their bodies have just been waiting to do what they've been designed to do over the thousands of years, and they respond incredibly. Peter, and down. It's when you see that personal development and that change in somebody, and somebody will come up to you and they'll apologise, or they'll talk to you, or they'll have a conversation with you, that it's just normal. And these boys in the initial stages are anything but normal. Push down on a person. It's a constant battle against these kids, and often, every now and again, there's the big eureka, but very, very rarely. And it's normally just little, tiny results. You starting to feel yourself getting a little bit fitter? We can see it.
Abs now.
Yeah, honestly, you can start to see it. Tyson, I saw your tricep for the first time today, mate.
What's that?
That's the thing there. It was actually when you're doing your press-ups, you're starting to see the little V. And that's happened. Out of all the matchers, the instructors, they struggle with Tyson more than anybody because he's so disruptive in a class situation. But he genuinely doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. He just thinks he's being funny and mischievous and endearing, I believe, but he's not. And the more we challenge him, the better he's getting at it. On death's door.
Wasn't so much him getting into trouble at school, like doing any bad things at school. It was just when he got to school, he wasn't listening and he was slow in reading, and there was really no one-on-one basis for him to, further himself and, getting ahead with his reading and math. So when you don't know anything like that, then you become disruptive, and then you create problems in the classroom and all that. And that's what, he was finding.
Appearance contributes to self-esteem and confidence, so the boys are all taken down to the local barber.
Nice to see you. But no shorter than that. You're doing well, man. Good on your bad.
They're already... You see that comment?
2. About 3. 1. Hey, go. Shut up.
Can't you see it's uneven?
Shut up, I don't care. Look at yours.
You
don't want to look at yours. Nah. I don't want a haircut. It's not the dentist, Tyson. Worse. It's cool. I like my hair. It took me a long time to grow my hair. See.
One of the good things from our perspective is that their offending rate or their coming to notice of the police decreases dramatically, almost ceases. That's a huge plus, and we are finding that after the course is finished, most of those young men, their rate of offending has decreased.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Tyson,
He's going to buy me a wig.
Oh. Would have been sixth form this year if I keep going, but got caught tagging. I didn't like school that much anyway, so I just left. I was just not good at it. I hate maths, so I'm not good at maths. I don't even know how to do my pluses. Oh, I'm not good at social studies, English, and science.
This is my little closet down here.
One of the things I take ages to pick out since clothes is take ages in the bathroom.
All right, so do your sides first. The easiest.
Because when I was growing up, I was a little rugged fella, a little horrified. Mum and Dad wasn't that rich to buy me some clothes, yeah. So Mum used to just make them. But I was all good with that, so long as my body's covered.
He started getting older. I actually started working longer because I was a supervisor for a few years and I was doing 16-hour days, 5 days a week, and then doing 10-hour days the other 2. So I was working 7 days.
The ski car stall at the moment.
What? No, it doesn't. That looks cool to me.
Peter's mum, Tony, also works long hours. And before the course, Peter spent his time getting into trouble.
And then put your head on. Hey.
Did some burglaries ×3. All I know is following other people again. Yeah, instead of walking away. Well, that's why we moved out of Flaxmere, really, so I could get out of trouble.
Oh, he really disappointed me when he got in trouble. You know, what he did, you know, that's just not him. That's not him. I even give him a hug, you know, and just told him, you know, we'll sort this out. Well, we told him that we're going to give you a challenge. Go on this course for 15 weeks. And, you know, and he's just surprised me, you know. I thought he'd quit.
Excuse, please.
We'll get you harnessed up down here, man. And then we'll crack on, lads. We'll give you a brief when we get up on the bridge.
Nah, I ain't doing it.
Oh, have a try.
Nah.
I don't know yet, eh? I'll see. It depends where they're going from and shit.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
The young men who have participated in this course, some have offended and are part of a police diversion scheme, but all of them have huge risk factors in their life. And from a police perspective, it is to give them an opportunity to look at another reality, another set of options. They become physically fitter and to give them some alternatives to the lifestyle that they're engaged in. And it also gives them some at-risk behaviour, which is done safely, so they can experience great things, but in a safe environment.
Safe as out.
You the man, Tyson. Door.
That's it. Hey, be an expert.
Oh, fuck.
Fancy, look good. Just trust it. Lean on it.
Lean on it. Can I let go? Oh, bring your feet down a wee bit.
Yeah, drop your feet down, Vance. Bring your feet down. That's it. Let go of your feet.
I'm trying.
Feet off.
There you go,
That's
mate.
the one.
Good lad, Vance. There you go, mate. Now you get to enjoy it.
It's a 150-foot abseil down there. I was able to stay up on the bridge and watch them as each one was put into their harness and they went to go down.
Way to go, Pete.
Well done, Peter.
Good stuff, mate.
You're the man, mate. That's the hard bit. Enjoy it now, mate. Enjoy that view.
Normally, the whole process takes about 3 hours. I mean, it was nigh on an hour and just about every boy had been over. That is very, very quick.
Great, Hayden. Have a good look round, mate. Beautiful view.
You ready to go, Cody?
Cody, very sad kid, very rarely a nice word to say, very negative, opposed anything you would ask him to do, and have a good rationale behind it all.
It's not even hard. All it is you're just coming down from some rope.
That's all it is. I've been caught heaps of times getting into trouble. Burglaries, car conversions. It was just something to do. Bored. Wanted to crack some money. If I wasn't at the course, wouldn't be where I am. The course has got me out of a lot of trouble.
You gonna jump in? You jump hard to your feet? I'm in need of. Get up, come in. It's gonna be fucking covered, eh? I'm only gonna do it once. Well, get up on the rock first, though. All the way from Come on, mate. Go, you're gonna get pricked anyway, come. Oh, what a monkey.
Young men today who engage in crime are doing it for the thrill, to take the risk. In my day, when I was a teenager, the risk was going down to Undercliff and jumping off the cliff. We discourage our children now from doing that. You can't go kayaking, you can't go mountain climbing, you can't do all these things because you might get hurt and then someone might be held accountable. And I think we've taken so much risk away from our young people, good physical risk, that they engage in antisocial risk.
Mohaka is 80 kilometres north of Napier. After the morning abseiling, the boys set up camp on the Mohaka Reserve.
Good lad, mate. Who's in your tent, mate? Why aren't they helping you, son?
That's what I just told them. Hurry up, Al.
Guys, who's in Pete's tent?
Oh, he's prospecting for us.
Good.
Is that enough? You sure? I can eat that on my own.
Brother,
What's in hand?
I
think we should get high. Nah. Peter likes these. Nah, spaghetti.
Five-star hotel food, eh?
Lighter dog. Here, I'll light it. With the lighter.
Fuck off. You might blow me up.
Face it to your face. Dip it.
Guys, be careful. Fellas, put it down before you light it. Put it down, flick all the things out, and be careful with them.
After a day of swimming, abseiling and hiking, the boys should be exhausted. But after lights out, some have found an alternative use for the gas stoves.
I'll be going hospital, can I come?
You got any pain anyway, mate?
11:30 at night, you go outside someone's tent and you hear hissing and you think, what's that? And, and then the smell comes through and it's just obvious what it is, and the giggles and the guffaws and whatever. And it just blows you away that these kids, would be sniffing. And I can honestly say, it shows you how naive we are, I am, that I would not believe that a gas stove would be a dangerous object.
Yeah, we were all sniffing and then I got up to go into my tent and I was falling over because I was tripping out, and Peter came up and started jabbing me, and then I had a fight with Peter. Peter was on the ground and then he started having like a epileptic fit.
Well, it made Peter go psycho. Like, they fell on the tent and then Peter tried to get up, but he just rolled onto the ground, went into some sort of fit, and I actually thought he was going to die. So that freaked me out a bit.
Peter was lucky. The reality of sniffing butane gas often has dire consequences.
Everything good? Yeah. Hi, mate.
Idiots. It's butane gas. Idiots. Kill you, that shit.
I wasn't one of those fellas who sniffed the butane, but sometimes I know it's just when you're there and all the boys are there, it's just you feel like having not a buzz of some kind, so they just pick the butane, but I won't do it because I've already had a mate who's passed away of doing like that kind of stuff, like gases and that.
You got a jersey? Hey, got a tent. Where's your tent? Over there. Come get it. Right, Pete, go get some. A bit of the chocolate into you too, mate.
Just being an idiot. Well, I didn't enjoy it because of the yuck taste. Well, I didn't know what really happened. They reckon I started a fight with Cody and got out of hand and I got stomped in the throat and ended up going unconscious.
The drugs and alcohol, etc., call it PE, narcotics, marijuana. It's so deeply embedded in these young men, it's not seen as unusual or bad for you, it's just part and parcel of their daily lives. So it's a culture, it's a lifestyle. When you want to break that cycle, you know, you're dealing with the habits of a lifetime. It doesn't happen overnight. But the difficulty I find with that is it continues to undermine our work. It's like taking 3 steps forward and 2 back. But despite all of that, they still progress. They still progress.
We got a choice of cereals. Wheat Bix. We got Wheat Bix.
Oh, so you got one choice of cereals? Oh yeah, I think I might.
We've got Wheat Bix, and Wheat Bix.
Yeah, I have some Wheat Bix.
Want some Wheat Bix?
Yeah.
Oh, fancy boy. Quite witty too, the beggar. He can throw a couple of one-liners at you and catch you out. Oh, it's not even water.
Last night's butane gas incident has disappointed the tutors, who insist that these boys need to make positive changes in their behaviour or risk being removed from the course.
Now, the most heartbreaking thing for us at any time is when we lose people from this course. We've lost the ability to actually make inroads into your personality, positive inroads. And that's the last thing in the world we want to do. Now, I think you're starting to understand why we need to get rid of people at certain stages. It's a couple of things. One, and the most important thing, it's the safety issue. If we cannot keep you safe because of certain personalities, then we remove them very quickly, as you found out. Now, the other thing is, if there's people here that are stopping the growth of other people, and that can be a lot more subtle than violence and etc. and things like this, then again, we'll not hesitate to get rid of that person. Now, the people know who they are, and all I'm going to say to you, the challenge has been laid down to you again, change, or you'll be going.
Since the beginning of the course, Vance has been living with his best mate, Hayden. Before the course, Hayden and Vance's days seldom began before midday.
Daily routines: get up at any time in the afternoon, then get in the bath, then get dressed, then have some spots. I'll have breakfast first, then have some spots, then go for a roam, see what's around, look after James, get stoned, watch TV, and then just get stoned again.
Have you seen my red hat? Am I right?
They go to sleep and then they get up at an abnormal hour, or what I consider an abnormal hour, around lunchtime. They have some munchies, then they play a video game, and come 7 o'clock, they go uptown and mooch with their mates and get home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and then sleep through to lunchtime. It's not a normal lifestyle. They achieve nothing and they're bored. You know, what they say about being bored is correct. There's nothing in their life to give them any excitement. There's nothing in their life for a purpose.
The two of them, the biggest problems, the crime one, smoking too is another one, which is a lack of motivation, I feel, for them. But I don't think they don't realise the severity of it. That's what I mean. They don't sort of realise this aggravated robbery charge is serious and how serious it is going to affect him. There's more to life than that, and you've got to go out there with both hands and grab it, you know, because otherwise you're going to be stuck in that rut for the rest of your life, and I can see that happening.
Don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Just take life as it comes, I guess.
Both Hayden and Vance noticed a big change in both of them. And see, with Vance staying at Hayden's, he's been heaps better because, I mean, just me by myself, it's just too hard for me to keep him in line. So he's in the years, he's changed.
Really? Pass that arm here too. Because last time he gave me a slap around the chops with it.
Vance and Hayden together, Laura and Hardy, I call them, because they're just so total opposites. Yeah, they're like brothers, really. They can be good together, or they can be really, really bad together.
8 years, I've known Vance about 8 years, something, 9 years. Since they were little.
Mum and that reckon my attitude's changed. Everyone says it. It's just not as shitty as I used to be when I come home.
Yeah, I reckon we do more around the house. More motivated, not so want to just sit on the couch.
That's the one, bud. Stack him up.
A lot of these boys have disconnected from school. There is nothing there that they feel is relevant for them in their lives. There's nothing that, even if it was relevant, that they feel that they're able to achieve. And so the backbone of the course is to show them that, yes, they can. Like, there are 3 goals from the course, either that the boys get back to school, or they get into training, or they get into work.
OK, men, away you go.
When you've completed this course here, you can, if you wish to, apply for a job in any swimming pool complex in New Zealand or in Australia. By the 13th, 14th week, you're going to be put into a classroom, and the exam will go for about an hour, hour and a half.
Who comes last on this one, son? 20 press-ups.
Oh, brother.
So there's incentive, man.
I can't even swim.
Of course you can. Just you're a good swim, Jake. What you do, guys, you sprint as fast as you can to the far end. The loser is going to go again against the next loser. OK, so try and win. That's it. OK, stop.
Not all the boys are competent in the water. Jacob was worried because he can't swim.
I don't personally think I'll pass the physical exam on the lifeguard certificate because I don't reckon I'll be able to do 12 lengths non-stop. Unless I get real fit and actually learn how to swim.
Flaxmere Marae is where motivational speaker Des Ratima highlights the importance of knowing who you are.
Each individual has their own sacredness, their own tapuness about them. You can't do anything about that, and neither can I. I can't change your tapuness, and you can't change mine. But you can impact on it. Or in Māori, you can takahia it. You can start to play around with it. And everybody has that. And when you come together as a bunch, that tapu strengthens. If you don't believe me, go to a game of rugby.
They have no sense of identity, these boys. Wouldn't have a clue. You talk about Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent, oh, they know everything about those fellas. When you talk about Te Rauparaha and Hone Heke, they wouldn't have a clue. My ultimate outcome for these young men after the course, now I have very high expectations. I want them to add some more zeros to their thinking. I want them to be thinking, nah, I'm not going to work in the freezing works. I'm going to own the bloody freezing works.
But you can tell us where you're from.
I'm from Rotorua. Yeah. Don't know nothing about it. My mountain's Ruahine. My river's Manawatu, I think. My walk is my Honda Civic in the backyard. My name's Hayden Hayward. I live in Mirani. Got 2 sisters and a brother. And I live at home with my old lady and my old man and old Vance over here. And I like this course because it keeps us out among the old backpackers. Well, Taranaki's my mum, and Awa, I don't know. And Waka is my, I don't know. OT. The course, I think it's gotten me out of a lot of trouble because I was in trouble before I was on the course. They only put me on this course because I didn't have anything to do at the home. You're only allowed to go out unless you smoke. I'm gonna bail. Gonna do the runners.
Although his parents live in Masterton, Cody had been living in a secure residential home in Havelock North.
Anyone seen Cody? he's hiding deep at the moment, isn't he? Probably all know, fellas.
Oh, isn't he cool?
They've all Sefton Street guys, obviously where Cody was staying in care, they all legged it at the weekend, and no one knows where Cody is. He's in contact with his grandmother and his family, sort of phoning up saying, look, I'm okay. But obviously they're trying to find him so they can get him safe again. He's 13. It must be, it must be really hard for him to be in that home.
He said he was 40.
He's on the run, old Katie. He's blitzed the scene. If I was him, I would be doing the same thing too.
Like, he's been in so many different family homes, and he's done the runners from heaps. That's why he was in, like, the most secure one in Havelock, where they lock all the windows, lock all the doors. Yeah, and then he broke out of that one because it's just so boring because you can't even do anything.
If someone would take him on board, I reckon that would help him out.
But what's going to happen is he's going to end up in a more secure place now where he won't be able to run. But if he does, they'll find a more secure place for him. You cannot win against the authorities. That's the first thing you've got to learn.
Cody had been missing from the residential home for a week, but he'd remained in contact with Essie, his great-grandmother. He'd been arguing with Essie when he punched the wall, causing damage to his hand. Despite this, Essie took him in for the duration of the course.
When he got back, we just accepted him straight back onto the course because he hadn't actually committed any crime, and so nothing that we could do or the police could do. And then he decided to place him with his gran.
I didn't like Sefton, so I took off. We were on the run for about a week, and then I went to Nan's.
I think I was the only one that's available that had no ties. I was the only one that was free with no kids. And Cody always wanted to come by me anyway.
She's the best out of everyone. Because she knows how to understand. Where's all those others? They don't care.
I'm really happy to have him. He puts me through a lot, but I'm not going to give up. Nah, I won't give up.
And since he's been there, I must admit, he's improved incredibly, and he's doing really well, exceptionally well. His whole demeanour has changed, and his attitude, and he's a much, much happier kid, and a real pleasure to take.
I'll pull you out, dog!
Henare and Rory have been friends for many years and started U-Turn 3 years ago, which was later renamed Youth to Men. For Henare, the course is taking a different direction to what he had originally conceived.
Doing judo throws or karate throws, whatever it is, the most important thing is our hands. And just by using the hands, there, we can knock somebody off balance without even doing any throwing action whatsoever. And that's called teiwaza, which is hand technique. Stand up, mate. Come on. All I do this is do my hand technique as well as put a little bit of turning and hip technique into it. Just kneel down, please, chest, you're facing towards. I'll have someone else, mate. Jacob, come out here, please. Kneel down, mate, facing that. Come out here a bit further. Good. That's it. You put the hands there, and all I do is here. Okay.
I just feel that the way that the program is going is not for me. The ministry, the gifts that I have, don't sit well in an environment such as this. That doesn't make that environment wrong and me right.
Fuck. Okay. You roll. Really try and stand on it. Lock him.
It's just, I want to flood these boys with so much love and fatherly and motherly figures that I believe that the way the program is heading now doesn't lend itself to that. It's more along the lines of a disciplinarian, military-type kaupapa that prevails.
Before you step on, just do a red. Wait. This is what I'm saying. Before you step
The thing that prompted me to leave was that I felt that Rory and I were going in two totally different directions. Now, let me make it quite clear, this is not about right and wrong, but I'm all for the more subtle and softer, tender approach. It takes a hell of a lot longer, I can tell you that. You know, if you were working with me in order to help effect change in people's lives, it takes a lot of tolerance and a lot of patience. And I just felt that the way we were going, wasn't given the space or the time to do that.
I was pretty wretched. Him leaving because he said, "Oh, I don't want none of you to leave," and then a couple of weeks later, he's gone. And
he said that he was going to kiting and stuff to going to these schools and singing, telling them about making good choices and stuff.
I don't know, he don't really care anymore. Ditches us.
Great effort, Peter. What an athlete. Go, man. Come on, Hat. Keep going, mate. Don't walk, fella. Anyone walk, guys? Do forward down. Good man, Peter. Push it, push it. Come on, Chelsea. Right down, right up, right down.
Hayden has just blown me away with his ability to try, because he's not the most gifted physically in the world in fitness levels, because actually he is gifted genetically. I think underlying beneath that is there's a really good sort of quality athlete. Out of all the courses we've ever done, I would say he is the one that has tried the hardest in this initial sort of opening weeks, and good on him. I'm just blown away by the size of his heart and his guts to push himself to literally he's sick, you know, he's an amazing young kid. Vance, he has these real spoilt sort of outbursts. But again, what a good little kid, really. An incredibly gifted athlete. And with confidence and with his natural physical ability and his obvious intelligence, he can achieve, you know, great things. Peter, a very affable lad, and you can't help but like him. And again, he's got a really good, well-developed sense of humour. And his behaviour is actually very, very good. Jacob Ganaway. I mean, I didn't think he'd make this far on the course because of his behavioural issues and his serious drug issues. And, you know, I was very, very close to binning him on several occasions, but for whatever reason, kept him on when really we probably should have got rid of him for many of the misdemeanours that he's made. All of them don't like to be challenged by figures of authority, and I suppose that's what we become on the course.
He's always trying to sort of challenge me and shit, but he knows that he can win. But he thinks that I think I can win against him or something, but he's always got it wrong.
Straight down now into the exercise, mate.
Fuck Jeremy's an unfair cunt. Fuck him.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's not, Jacob.
No, I didn't run up the middle thing, so he made me go back, and Hayden hadn't done it twice.
Doesn't matter, mate. Just keep going. Hang on, Jacob. Just do yours. Jacob, come back. Now we're talking. I'm used to doing that. You walk. What about do you two again? No one's been unfair, mate. We've asked you to do something. You've got to do it the way we've asked you. It's not your way, it's our way.
He walked and got him back, got him to do it again, and then he walked again, got him back. And by that stage, to be honest, my philosophy kicked in, where I thought, right, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him to the point where he's going to splinter.
Any more cheating, and we'll go again.
Fuck you.
You've got half an hour until we go, all right, boys? So work it.
Start making up bullshit when you don't even know for sure, Stu. Fuck.
Let's go, boys. 5 down to 1. Let's go. Come on, everybody out. 5 down to 1, and we finish for the day.
Do it well.
We can't cheating all the time.
That's right, Hayden.
Sure.
Go back to your tune again.
Sure, it's a 5. Come here.
Get back in, man.
Keep moving, Tess. Keep moving.
Get back in.
Jog, even if it's slow. Oh, did I only do 4?
Jacob keeps walking and not doing the exercises properly, and Rory believes Jacob is deliberately defying him.
Good eye on Jacob. Matua. Just one little thing, that's all I want.
When a matua tells you to do something and you don't agree with it, we don't care, especially on physical exercise. If we say you've done 4 and you think you've done 5, things like that, we might get it wrong, but who cares? You get down and do it again. That's why you're here, to do as you're told and to learn to keep your mouth shut when you feel that you're being hard done to. Now, maybe just sort of saying, oh, why am I doing it, things like that, we understand that. But when it goes past that and it becomes physically threatening, it's out of order. There's a few people in here, I hate to say it, that are scary. Not because you're physically tough or you're mentally tough or you're hard, you're anything but, because you've got no control.
Jacob was annoyed. He'd made him do some exercises and he came over and said if I had an effing gun, I'd shoot Matua Rory's effing head off. We asked him to be quiet and then he also said if I had a knife, I'd jab it to him. I'd give it to him. Yeah, you did, mate, you did.
I didn't say anything about a knife.
You did. And that was when I said to you, hey, be quiet. Matua Rory has saved your butt.
No, honestly, I don't.
He said
Yeah, I didn't say I had a knife.
No,
I didn't say
he said something that you'd jab him.
No, he said him be jabbed like that.
No, don't think so.
I just don't care because I'm so pissed off. I just say it. But then I end up regretting it later.
Because he's not going to go get a gun and shoot him in the head. Say.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that his wife heard me say it.
She added something onto it.
Yeah, and then she tried to say that I was going to stab him with a knife. I don't know where that came from.
Who's going home? All 3 of you.
You got to go home.
Oh, don't know.
Don't take out all that thing out,
because I didn't
No
do the
verbal
exercise.
abuse, fellas. No verbal abuse.
Vance, take it.
Vance is still annoyed and speaks out over what he feels is an unjust dismissal.
I didn't say no one. You made us go home because you wanted to accuse us of fucking cheating, that's why.
Vance, don't carry it on, buddy. Just leave it. Ask if we come back tomorrow.
Go, Vance. Where you go?
Jacob.
So we don't come back tomorrow, eh?
We don't have course.
The decision we made, mate. The reports are going, the decision we made. Simple as that. It goes to the authorities, son. You know that as well as I do. You know the system better than me.
Vance, Jacob and Chassis were sent home for the rest of the day for verbal abuse.
He just doesn't get it in the sense where he just keeps doing, he'll try and do 4, he'll walk again. And he's basically, what he's trying to do, it's a tussle of power. And he's trying to get away with something, make you so sick of getting him back that he'll let and that's a win for him. And so obviously, we don't let him win. And got him back yet again, and so what he do, he splintered.
Just the way he talks to me, eh? Yeah, he reminds me of my dad, sort of thing. Not of my dad, but just the same. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
It's like something your dad would tell you.
Yeah, just like
someone like.
Just how he gets angry is sort of like my dad. And that makes me get angry because I get angry at my dad, sort of thing. I don't know, it's just.
Obviously, we're going to react like that. If we. It's just winding us up. I think we need Martha in that, that'll be heaps better.
I know that I'm going to be getting kicked off, probably 90%, bro. 95%. Oh, 99.9. Fuck, I don't know what to do, dog.
The answer is simple. This is his last chance. He is not going to sort these problems out doing 6 months in residential in Palmerston. He's got another 7 weeks with us, and our challenge is to get him to actually realise, and the penny to drop, that he cannot continue to do that if he wishes to stay out of prison.
Next week, Drugs are found.
You're just taking the piss out of us and sort of everything that this stands for.
There is a mutiny in Taupo.
No, we're not being idiots. We're not telling you to get fucked, and we're doing it because we're cold.
One more boy is removed from the course.
The decision from the police and from us, you're off the course.
And we find out who graduates.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.